right? Even though you don't have a title and you don't have a position and you don't have recognition and you don't have prestige, but you...
Dallas, Texas. Amid decades of inspiring millions through faith and guidance, Bishop T.D. Jakes, the 68-year-old founder of the Potter's House, shared a deeply personal health struggle that resonated across his global community. In December 2025, he revealed through a heartfelt Instagram post with Black Health Matters that he had been diagnosed with prostate cancer, a moment that reminded the world that even those who appear strong and invincible can face profound vulnerability. For a man whose sermons reach tens of thousands in person and millions more through books, films, and media, the news was a stark reminder of the unpredictability of life. The diagnosis arrived after routine testing, highlighting the importance of preventive care, regular checkups, and vigilance, especially for conditions like prostate cancer that can be particularly aggressive in the Black community. Though the initial discovery came as a shock, TD approached it with the same resilience that has marked his ministry, choosing to confront his health challenges while continuing to inspire and guide others through his message of hope and perseverance. The weight of family history. For T.D. Jakes, the fear of illness was not abstract, it was personal. His family history had long been marked by battles with chronic disease, which instilled in him a respect for health vigilance from an early age. Even with diligent care, the disease proved formidable. Early tests revealed an abnormality, leading to a biopsy that confirmed the presence of a tumor in the prostate. Further imaging revealed the cancer had begun to spread, signaling a need for urgent and careful intervention. TD underwent robotic-assisted surgery, a precise procedure aimed at removing affected tissue and preparing the body for subsequent treatment, such as radiation. The road to recovery has been challenging, marked by both physical strain and emotional reflection, as a man who has dedicated his life to uplifting others now faced a deeply personal struggle. His wife, Sarita, and their 5 children have stood as steadfast support, providing the care, encouragement, and love that form the unseen backbone of his resilience. Childhood and early foundations. Thomas Dexter Jakes, better known as TD, was born on June 9, 1957, in South Charleston, West Virginia, to Ernest Jakes Sr. and Odith Jakes, the youngest of 3 children. His father, Ernest, was a self-made entrepreneur who grew a janitorial business from a single mop and bucket into a thriving company with dozens of employees, while his mother, Odith, worked as a home economics teacher, instilling in her children a sense of practical skills, discipline, and independence. The family lived in a modest working-class Black neighborhood, and from the start, TD was immersed in faith through regular attendance at Baptist services, yet his childhood carried its challenges. He had a mild speech impediment, a lisp, which led adults to doubt his potential as a preacher. Despite this, TD carried a Bible everywhere, preaching to imaginary congregations and earning the nickname Bible Boy. Those early experiences of being underestimated fueled a determination that would define his ministry, a deep understanding that setbacks can be catalysts for growth rather than permanent limitations. Loss and responsibility. When TD was 10, his father developed kidney failure, a devastating condition in an era with limited medical interventions. For years, TD watched his father's health decline while helping his mother provide care, experiencing firsthand the fragility of life and the weight of responsibility. Ernest Sr. passed away when TD was just 16, leaving the family in financial strain and compelling TD to mature quickly. The death of his father was a profound turning point, shaping his empathy, resilience, and dedication to service. TD often reflects on that period as formative, noting that pain can either make one bitter or better, and he chose the latter, carrying the lessons of loss into every facet of his ministry. The calling to ministry. Despite early doubts about his ability to preach, TD delivered his first sermon at 19 and was ordained 3 years later. Balancing part-time preaching with work at the Union Carbide chemical plant, he supported himself while growing his fledgling ministry. In 1980, at age 23, he founded the Greater Emmanuel Temple of Faith in a small storefront with only 10 members, working tirelessly to nurture a congregation while providing for his young family. His wife, Sarita, whom he married in 1981, supported the family through multiple jobs, including night shifts at a local Christian radio station, reflecting the partnership and perseverance that would become hallmarks of their life together. Building a ministry from the ground up. The early 1980s were a time of both challenge and growth. After the chemical plant where TD worked closed in 1982, he transitioned fully to ministry, often preaching in revival meetings and taking on odd jobs to support his family. His congregation slowly expanded as word spread about his preaching, leading to a radio program in 1983 called Back to the Bible, which further extended his message to a broader audience. By 1990, after a decade of dedication, TD moved his church to South Charleston, growing the congregation from 100 to 300 members, with a notable integration of black and white members in a deeply segregated region. Breakthrough and national recognition. In 1992, TD delivered a Sunday school sermon titled Woman, Thou Art Loosed, addressing the struggles, trauma, and resilience of women, particularly within the black community. The message resonated widely, leading to the publication of a book in 1993 that became a bestseller and catapulted TD into national prominence. That same year, he launched a television program on Trinity Broadcasting Network and BET, extending his reach across the United States. By the mid-1990s, his influence continued to grow, setting the stage for a bold relocation to Dallas, Texas in 1996 with 50 members to establish the Potter's House. The first service drew 2,000 attendees, and within 2 years, the congregation had grown to 14,000, demonstrating the power of TD's vision and perseverance. Megachurch leadership. By the early 2000s, the Potter's House had expanded to over 30,000 members. T.D. Jakes became one of the most recognizable voices in American Christianity, authoring numerous books, producing films, hosting conferences, and speaking before presidents. His message of resilience, hope, and spiritual purpose resonated with millions worldwide. Despite widespread recognition, he faced theological scrutiny and debate over his interpretations of Scripture, demonstrating the complexity of leading a global ministry while maintaining personal convictions and spiritual integrity, a heart attack, and reminder of mortality. On November 24, 2024, while delivering a sermon at the Potter's House, TD experienced a severe health crisis. Trembling uncontrollably on stage, he required immediate medical attention and underwent emergency surgery for a life-threatening cardiac event. For hours, his family and congregation awaited news of his condition. The incident revealed the toll of decades of relentless work, stress, and responsibility, and reminded the public that even spiritual leaders are vulnerable to the limitations of the human body. His recovery was steady, yet it underscored the importance of self-care, reflection, and balance in sustaining a demanding life of service, legacy of resilience. Today, T.D. Jakes leads the Potter's House, one of the largest churches in the United States, with a net worth estimated between $10 and $30 million. He has authored best-selling books, produced films, and influenced millions worldwide, yet his journey is defined as much by struggle as by achievement. From the boy with a lisp to the global pastor, TD's story illustrates that success is not the absence of hardship, but the mastery of resilience, the capacity to remain steadfast in purpose despite life's unpredictability. A life of purpose and humanity. T.D. Jakes' life reflects the enduring truth that influence, wealth, and recognition are meaningful only when paired with empathy, perseverance, and integrity. His story is one of unwavering faith in the face of hardship, demonstrating that human vulnerability can coexist with leadership and inspiration. Even amid health challenges, public scrutiny, and the weight of responsibility, TD continues to guide, teach, and uplift others, embodying the principle that personal growth and service to others are inseparable from true fulfillment. Moving forward with faith, as T.D. Jakes navigates his current health journey, he does so with the same faith and determination that has defined his entire life, Supported by his family, congregation, and millions of followers, he approaches each day with gratitude, reflection, and purpose. His story is not only about overcoming obstacles, but also about embracing life's fragility with courage, maintaining hope, and inspiring others to find strength in their own journeys. In a world that often measures success by visibility and wealth, T.D. Jakes exemplifies the deeper metrics of a life well lived: resilience, love, service, and the enduring impact one can have on the hearts and minds of others.